When we think of Isaac Newton, we picture the scientist who defined gravity, invented calculus, and rewrote the laws of motion. But behind the equations, behind the brilliance, there was another Newton, a man of shadows, symbols, and secret manuscripts. A scientist who searched for truth not only in mathematics, but in alchemy, prophecy, and the hidden structure of the universe. Born in 1642, Newton grew up lonely, isolated, and intensely observant. While the world outside struggled with war and plague, Newton's world turned inward, toward questions most would never dare ask. What forces bind the cosmos? What invisible laws shape matter and mind? Is nature simply mechanical or divine? At Cambridge, he began writing notebooks that modern historians call the strangest documents in the history of science. Thousands of pages filled with coded alchemical recipes, mystical diagrams, biblical timelines, and experiments to find the philosopher's stone. Not for gold, but for knowledge. To Newton, alchemy wasn't superstition. It was a deeper layer of physics, a language of transformation. He studied ancient texts, chased patterns in sacred geometry, and believed that God had hidden the blueprint of the universe in symbols scattered across time. At the same time, he was performing the experiments that would change the world, splitting light with prisms, defining gravity, and proving that nature followed laws mathematics could reveal. Science and mysticism, logic and intuition, two currents flowing inside the same mind. When the famous apple fell, Newton didn't just see a falling object, he saw a pattern, a force connecting Earth to the heavens, a bridge between the physical world and whatever lay beyond it. To him, gravity was not just mathematics, it was order, woven into the fabric of creation. A scientist who studied angels, a physicist who decoded prophecy, a mind that lived between reason and revelation. Newton guarded his alchemical research fiercely. He hid it from peers, burned some of his own manuscripts, and encoded others so only he could read them. For centuries, these writings were locked away, too strange, too mystical, too dangerous, some believed, to sit beside the Principia. But when they were rediscovered in the 20th century, the truth became undeniable. Newton had spent more time in alchemy and biblical codes than on mathematics and physics combined. Yet none of this diminishes him, it completes him. Newton wasn't divided, he was whole, a man searching for universal truth across every domain available to him: science, scripture, geometry, and the unseen. To most, Isaac Newton is the father of modern science, but to those who look deeper, he is something rarer, a bridge between the measurable and the mystical, a reminder that the universe may not surrender its secrets to logic alone, but to the courage to explore every path.